check. 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Come on. That's right. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I won't
blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wah 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 wah. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Hustle for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your wah 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 wah. Lift it up. Then bust it open, lift it up. Yeah, come on, lift it up. Then bust it open for your B-O-Y. For your rockin' for your lift it up, baby. Mix it with your bossa now.
Come on, blaze up. You know.
Drop me a nasty beat.
What up? How y'all doing? Happy Thursday. Come on in. Happy Thursday. What's up, Dollhouse? I hope y'all having a wonderful day so far. Unfortunately, we meet again under unforeseen occurrences from one of the stories, but we are here. Y'all come on in, like the video. To all the new dolls and dons, welcome to the Dollhouse. If you are new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. And also, if you are a returning doll or don, welcome back. You have now entered the Dollhouse, honey, and we got a joke. Now, let me tell y'all something right now. I don't play. I don't cut no corners, especially when it comes to my internet nephew, Junior. And after the last video I seen, we got to discuss it. Y'all get in here and like the video. This girl done laid Junior out like Weekend at Bernie's. Girl, we got to talk. Come on in. We also got to discuss the fraud herself, Wendy Osefo. Oh, I forgot how to scam. They said, I didn't say it, but they said the girl going to prison. And I could have told y'all that, her and Happy Eddie. We gonna get into it. Sweet Tea responded. A whole bunch of people responded. And all I could think about these last couple of days was seeing Junior sprawled out all over the couch. Girl, hurt my little heart. Do you hear me? Hurt me down to the ground. When I seen that whole lay Junior down like a spare tire on that couch, girl, I wanted to windmill with my head down. You see what I'm saying? Let me show y'all just a bit of a little bit of what that heifer did to our nephew. Now, again, I keep telling y'all, after a while, it's going to be hard for her to hide. Junior is almost 30, okay? And she's still carrying him around. But when she dropped that baby on that couch and laid him down like a goddamn old book, I wanted the windmill. It was a lot going on. We gonna discuss it. Poor Junior, he looked like a vegetable laying there. This is a 2-year-old baby. 2 years old. But we already know she lay him on the back all the time, because that's why his hair don't grow in the back. We gonna get into it, y'all. Get in here and get the likes up on the video. Before we get to that, we'll start with Wendy Osefo. Oh, my bad. We gonna get with her, then we're gonna go back to Rockhead. Y'all subscribe to the channel, please, and thank you. Have we gotten to 60K yet on this channel? Hold on, I think we close to 60K, you guys. Y'all please subscribe to the channel. And if y'all haven't already, nope, 59,794. So that basically means we need 206 people to subscribe to the channel. Now, I know we're going to get more than 200 people in this chat today who haven't subscribed. So if you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Let's get us at 60K, honey. Let's get us at 60K. Now, let's start this thing off right. You know, it's the only way to do it. Let's start it off with a smaller story. It ain't going to take too long. It's just a little update on Wendy Osefo. Wendy Osefo is the Nigerian girl on Real Housewives of Potomac who wanted us to believe that somebody broke into her crib and stole over $420,000 worth of things. And I don't care if it was jewelry, clothes, whatever it was she said they took. I know for a fact, looking at Wendy, she didn't have over $400,000 worth of stuff in there. Said what I said, okay? But however, people wanted to make Wendy out to be something that she was not. However, I saw through Wendy day one. Wendy was the Nigerian girl who thought she was going to be able to leverage her degrees and surely found out very, very soon that don't go like that. Soon as Wendy got on the cast and not only found out she's not the only one with a degree, that these girls don't care about that because they're rich, or at least rich looking. She realized that she had to abandon all 4 of her degrees and come back and go stoop down to what her mother would claim to be stooping down, but stoop down to the level of the other Black American girls. I was one of the first people who came on here and told y'all that although Wendy is Black, she's not a Black American. It is not the same. This is why when we had conversations on colorism and things of that nature, Wendy could not attest. Wendy could not attest because number one, she's not Black American. Yes, she is Black. Yes, she is melanated, but she's not Black American. They handle colorism differently over there. They don't handle it the way we handle it. See, over in America, when we deal with colorism, we have meetings. We sit up there. We do all type of outreach programs because we want to decolorize the programming of the mind. But over in Nigeria, they just go ahead on and bleach the skin. Oh, yeah, just like a load of white clothes. Yes, they do. They go ahead and bleach. Now, this is not the best of the bleaching that Wendy has done in the past. However, her mother is Casper the Friendly Ghost's biological aunt, okay? So that means that these hoes been dibbling and dabbling and diving in powder their whole lives. Do not let the last few years on Real Housewives of Potomac fool you. Just because she stopped dyeing her skin in the last few years don't mean that the whiteness ain't in them. So like I said, I was one of the first people who came on here and said, hey, y'all, something about this ain't right, y'all. Something about Wendy ain't right. I know she got 4 degrees and whatnot or whatever, but something about Wendy ain't right. You know, and I got the little backlash, woo, 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 you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be. But I kept telling y'all, Wendy is a Nigerian. She's not a Black American. Yes, we all are Black, but we are different. It's no different from a white French person or a white Italian. Although they are both white, they are different. I tried to tell niggas that, and I got cussed out. Which is fine. I've been cussed out by better. You feel what I'm saying? However, I just wanted to come over here to tell you niggas, I told you so. She never was who she said she was from the beginning. I caught it when she came in, slithering down them stairs with them degrees, and she had to go back and get titties. I told y'all she's not who you think she was. Now, like I told y'all before, I didn't think it would go as far as to her doing fraud. But then again, when you add a Nigerian aspect, it makes sense, okay? So like I say, I called it first, and I'm not one to brag, but I am going to brag on that one. And I told y'all she wouldn't be trusted, okay? Now, here we go, fast forward. She done got caught with the fraud. The police done came and did a press conference, and here go niggas. Oh, they just doing that because she Black. Oh, it's just because she Black. They didn't do this to Jen Shah. They didn't do this to all the Clears in Beverly Hills. They didn't do this to the Clears in Orange County. I seen you niggas, and I'm sitting here shaking my head going, niggas and flies, I do despise. Nigga don't care about who they didn't do it to. All nigga care about is she was dumb. She went and returned items that she claimed was stolen during the robbery. Oh, and by the way, they telling mixed stories from the police to the insurance companies as if they don't talk. Oh, and by the way, she set up this whole robbery from the second floor window in which it would have been gravely impossible for it to happen in a neighborhood where they don't get robbed. She was stupid. She was as dumb as her lace front, and I think she need life in prison. I said what I said. I think she need life just off the fact of Catfish in America. Catfish in America as this well-to-do, prestigious, top Johns Hopkins professor with 4 degrees, with my husband, who's my little chocolate dropper, and this, that, and the third. She's a fraud. She need life in prison. No pass go. Don't collect $200 at this point in time. Give Eddie 5 years. No, give him 20. That way, by the time he get out, by the time Cameron, Kurt, and what's the churn name? Cameron, Kurt, Cockeyed, and whatever the other one name is. By the time they old enough to have churn, Happy Eddie will be old enough and contrary to be a grandfather. Oh yeah, and then deport them. Say what I said, and the churn. Round them up. Said what I said, and anybody black who got something to say about what I just said, debate your mom. Because, bitch, I said what I said. I don't care that she black. She ain't none of me. I don't care that she an African. She ain't none of me. Now, there's a whole community of Nigerians somewhere ready to windmill with their head down. I'm pretty sure of it. For your girl, Wendy. Now, let them windmill. If you want to windmill with the Nigerians, that's cool. Just get out my face. Okay? I said what I said. The bitch can't be trusted. And Cat Williams says, all lies will be exposed. And here we are. All these people, y'all put on these pedestals because y'all thought they had all these degrees. Really, it's slow as a box of rocks. This bitch is dumb as a turtle. I forgot who channel I was watching, and they brought up, was it Kempire? No, it wasn't Kempire. I think it was Rodney. I think it was him. One of them brought up the fact that she went behind Karen to do candles. And I said that back then too. She don't even have her own identity. You should know that people who don't have an identity will go to any stretch of the imagination to play. Okay? And so Wendy can't be trusted. Now fast forward. It got out. Here goes some black people. Oh, this is so horrible. Black people just want to tear each other down. No, tell that bitch stop frauding the system. I said what I said. Unapologetically. Okay? And I hope they deport her. Said what I said. Moving on. So now, Carlos King, you know what I'm saying? He had something to say about the situation. I guess they do wait, before we get to Carlos, I want to show y'all how much of a fraud this girl is.
I operate from
Get her up here. Hold on. Get up here. Hold on, girl. Wendy has been a character since the day you guys met her. From the moment she slithered down those stairs with those shoulder pads, she was a character. As a matter of fact, I don't even know if Wendy know who Wendy is since she was a little bitty girl. She has been playing in character for her mother her whole life. Wendy is one walking character. Even her political commentary, walking character. She speak on behalf of Black America when she ain't no Black American. Talking about shit that we don't really give a damn about. But this your girl. And the only thing you like about her is she black and she got degrees. Mind you, she's setting all us dark-skinned black girls with degrees back because she's slow as a turtle. She's never been who you thought she was. And I need you to understand that. This has been an act from the moment we met this bitch. And the act still continues. This is why you can see her and Happy Eddie smiling in the mugshot as if they not going to jail, you dummy. You're going to jail. Oh, yeah, you're going. Oh, yeah, you're going. Listen, you better hope they deport you because you and your husband are going to jail. If you was going to take after the clear people on the Beverly Hills and the New York people and the Orange County people, at least get in touch with them to see how they got away with it. You're dumb. Let's get into Wendy in character as she always been. Now, this is Wendy talking about, I'm so real. I'm so authentic. Look, this your girl. This your girl. And you know what? I don't want y'all to just look past this as if, oh, it's just the one-off with Wendy. Because 99% of these reality stars have been playing in y'all face. Please find the lesson in this. Let's get into it.
I operate from a very authentic lens. Who I am, what I say I am, is who I am. I operate from a very authentic lens. Who I am.
Hey, hold on. Get her back on here.
I operate from a very authentic lens. Who I am.
You see this one here? You see this one here? This another one. Got y'all food. One must opine. One might opine. This another one, slow as a turtle. Got y'all food. Got y'all food. And don't get me wrong, as a friend, she posts a windmill for her friend. But she windmills so stupidly. Honestly, I really hope they give her a charge. I don't even know for what. I just want them to give her an accessory charge. Oh, well, because black people are black, and the Osefos are very, very, very entertaining and very successful. No, they very fraud. And Candace, I'm so tired of you bringing up black people when you married to that clear. When you sleep in a hyperbaric chamber of milk on a nightly basis, bitch. If you insecure about it, just say that. But leave the black shit alone when you over there frolicking with the enemy. Please, Lord Candace, Candy eyes. If I don't ask you to do nothing else, your girl, if I don't ask you to do nothing else, you're going to make me get, what her mama name is, you're going to make me get your mom to pop you upside the head with that purse one more time. Okay? Now, I'm going to need you to pick your battles and choose wisely. Because you over here using big words and both of y'all look stupid. At this point in time, like I say, give everybody charges. Now, like I say, if you want to hide the fact that you feel guilty about living and sleeping with the enemy, that's one thing. But don't come over here and bliggity black us to death. Until you bliggity black you a man next to you. Okay, and then don't get me started because I'm already mad because you wasted your one white card on a white man with a black dick and bad credit. Don't get me started, Candy eyes, please. I already got PTSD. I ain't heard from you in years. Go lay down. Go lay. You just set the whole system backwards. You went and found you a bald head white boy, no money, child support, no credit. Bitch, please. I'm already still, I'm getting triggered. Stop it, Candace, please. I'm already getting PTSD from the last time. Because, bitch, you just threw away a whole white card. And all black women have them, and most of us refuse to use them. But for the ones that realize we want to activate our cards, bitch, you set us back. Broke ass white boy with a black dick and bad credit, girl, and 5 baby mamas. Girl, please. If you wanted a wiggle, just say that. But one might opine, and y'all think this whole smart too, huh? I guess y'all think Candy Eyes is the most intelligent of them all too. I told y'all her mom take care of her. It wouldn't surprise me if Candace mama pay all her bills. Out the direct deposit. Girl, it wouldn't surprise me if Candace mama got her and the husband on her cell phone plan. It wouldn't surprise me. What her mom name is? Remember she popped in the back of the head with that pocketbook? Your mama got to pay your bills to feel like she could still pop you in the back of the head with the pocketbook. Don't get me started. Let me move on because I'm getting triggered.
Clearly, Karen has a struggle, an internal struggle, because she doesn't know who she is or what she is. Clearly.
Did you hear that? Now, mind you, this is the perception. The perception is these are the two educated, beautiful, intelligent girls. And Karen is the old biddy who's suffering from alcoholism, who can't get it together. Now, in your eyes' perception, these are the two that you want to be like. But when we all peel back the layers of reality, we realize Karen just an old woman with issues with alcohol. These two dumbass bitches. Yeah, It's one thing to be stressed out dealing with trauma and fucked up and get caught up on that liquor. We done all been there. Oh, stop it. But we ain't all been down to the fraud place. Man, watch out. Let me let y'all hear one more time. One thing about the Most High, he sit high and look low, baby. Look.
Karen has a struggle, an internal struggle, because she doesn't know who she is or what she is. Clearly, Karen has a struggle, an internal struggle, because she doesn't know who she is or what she is.
So if Karen has an internal struggle because she doesn't know who she is or what she is, what kind of struggle you having, Wendy? Remember you quit your job down at Johns Hopkins? Remember? You had quit your job and you were scared to tell your mama because you said you ain't ever want to be no professor and all of that. You was doing that for your mama. Then remember, you had went got the breastplates on the titties and the booty that fell down the next year, and you still was slithering, trying to find out who you was. And then remember, you tried to open a business and you tried to open candles like Karen, but couldn't even do that and didn't even know what a business plan was. Like, it's just so many. But yet and still, these are the two who think they have it all figured out, dragging and talking crazy about Karen when it was a huge projection. Let's really be clear. Wendy was projecting her own insecurities onto Karen. Karen does not have an identity crisis. Karen knows exactly who she is. Karen is possibly dealing with trauma or some sort of other stuff that's got her on that bottle. But other than that, Karen does not have an identity crisis. If anything, one of the only few people on this show with the identity crisis is the Nigerian Miss Wendy Osefo. That's just my opinion. But it's a huge projection. She said about Karen what she really feels about us, about herself. I'm sorry. It happens every day, y'all.
Pick on something else. Pick on my hair. Pick on my clothes. Pick on my makeup. But if you pick on my educational attainment, then you are laughing in the face of our ancestors. So do us all a favor.
First of all, we don't share the same ancestors. Get me up here because I need y'all to hear me and feel me when I say this. First and foremost, Wendy Osefo do not share our ancestors. Wendy Osefo nor no other Nigerian share the same ancestors as we have. See, our ancestors fought on this land through slavery, through Jim Crow, through all types of stuff. But this is what these Africans do when they're trying to tether onto your movement, right? So here she go. Our ancestors, this is a slap in the face. Who are your ancestors, Wendy? Because we don't share the same ancestors. So who yours is? But y'all be letting that shit slide because she black. She is not one of us. Again, it was a projection. She the only one don't know who she is. Karen knows exactly who she is. Hell, even Gizzard and Robert know who they are. They suffering with other shit. She's the only person on this show. Ashley Darby know who she is. The two new girls. She's the only person on this show who have zero idea of who she is. And the reason I know that is because she on here with candy eyes hollering about our ancestors. There's no our, ma'am. We don't share the same ancestors. We don't even share the same type of blood, ma'am, or genes. Projection much? Yeah. Look.
Pick on something else. Pick on my hair. Pick on my clothes. Pick on my makeup. But if you pick on my educational attainment, then you are laughing in the face of our ancestors. So do us all a favor and shut the up.
And let me say this too, y'all. I don't know why. Y'all created these monsters. Y'all praise people with degrees like they fucking Einsteins, and it bothers me to death. It burns the inside of my coochie. The way y'all praise these dumb motherfuckers who know how to go to school and pass a test drives my fucking, it grinds me. You want to know why? Because y'all make these people really believe that they much, much smarter than you. You put them above you, and then they walk around with their chest out like they really is above you. Real talk. Not just with Candace and Wendy. I'm talking about in our community. We place these motherfuckers who know how to pass the test, because let's really peel back the lid. That's all it is. Getting a degree is learning how to retain information, and regurgitate it on a test. I got 2 degrees. Debate your regular ass mo, bitch. I got 2. All education is being able to retain information and regurgitate it on the test. All that tells me is that you're capable of being indoctrinated. That's it. But these sluts right here in their degrees, who both of them, if they put their brains together, couldn't say let's think. You got about 8 degrees between both of these hoes. 4, 5, 6 degrees between both of these tramps. And if you put these 2 hoes in a house together, not even on an island, put them in a house together and have them figure it out and see how long they survive. But these the girls y'all saying are the best and the brightest amongst us all. What makes them so best and bright? I'm trying to see something. Because both of these hoes slow as turtles. Candace can't do nothing without her mom, and it's obviously Wendy can't do shit, period, because she about to go to prison. Come on, man. I'm giving you the real Wendy. A huge projection. That's all it was. And then that snap. Girl, we don't even snap like that. Deport us. Trump, get out of here. Trump, get her out of here. We, you know what? We snapping down hard on crime. Crime, what they used to say back in the 90s? Oh, yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. Girl. Now, let's get into Ebony K. Williams. I don't even know this light-skinned woman. However, I done seen her before, and I feel like she pissed me off somewhere else. I don't know where.
Pick on something else.
But I feel like she pissed me off somewhere.
Pick
anyway,
on something else.
So Ebony K. Williams responded during the Carlos King show. King, you know what I'm saying? And I guess they did a panel. And I know Carlos is cool with Wendy. You know, Carlos friends with all the girls, obviously. You know what I'm saying? That's why people don't be liking to watch his interviews, because he don't be wanting to give all us the real tea, because he want to be friends with everybody, okay? Well, Ebony K. Williams talked about the situation, and she says that basically, and mind you, Ebony K. Williams is an attorney, and she says that Eddie and this girl going to jail. And I didn't need to be an attorney to tell you that. Listen, when them white folks came out here with that press conference, instead of you niggas worried about it being a racial incident, y'all should have been asking, what evidence do they have? You think them white folks gonna come on here and do a press conference like that with no evidence? Think about it. Them people have so much evidence on Wendy and them. It's a wonder that they even breathing right now. Girl, I'd have been went to the highest mountain in Potomac and jumped off. Y'all done lost y'all mind. I would have been at the top of the highest bridge, girl, with 1 foot dangling off. And they smiling in the mugshot, hiding about, oh, we looking forward to our day in court. And I'm over here saying, girl, I know you lying. I know you lying. Because number one, you don't have enough money to fight the case. That's why y'all was over here doing fraud. Hello? Then number two, you can't be ready to fight the case because there's so much evidence against you. It doesn't make any sense. Let's get into Ebony K. Williams and what she had to say about it. Y'all like the video?
Based on what you read, based on your expertise, does Ebony K. Williams think the Osefos will serve jail time? Whether it's the maximum 15 years or 6 months or whatever, do you think they'll ultimately serve jail time?
If they are convicted, they will serve time. And part of that, I don't like, in the sense that if that was Mary Jo and Bobby Smith, I don't know that I would give you that same answer. They're first-time offender. If they are convicted, they will be first-time offenders. It is a non-violent crime. Not saying that it is a harmless crime, but it is a non-violent crime. We all can agree on that. And certainly we have seen cases where people get probation and what we call non-custodial sentences. But to me, this sheriff's office, this state prosecutor have already told us, Carlos King, that they are making examples out of these wealthy, famous Black people.
Yep.
They are. We know.
And let's really be clear, Black people. Stop crying about us not being treated fairly in the system. It is what it is. Unless we're ready to go and tear the system down and create our own, what we crying about it for? She's going to go to jail. If she's convicted, she's probably going to go to jail. It just is what it is. Don't do stupid shit like try to fraud and scam the insurance companies. That's the biggest gang leaders and the biggest gang outside of big pharma in medical insurance. Girl, you lucky them people ain't come whack you behind that. Y'all tripping. This ain't no, you cannot, listen. I get it. It was cool to do back in the day when you used to be able to do the little 1-2 scams or boom, boom, boom. It's certain people you can't scam like that. The insurance company is one of those people. That's one of those companies you will get. They're not gonna let up on you. Them people not gonna play with you.
Know that from the press conference alone. And we also know that Clock T, when that state attorney came out and one of the first things he said out of his mouth was, don't think of insurance fraud as a victimless crime. He didn't have to say that. Did you clock T on that? Because I did.
You know what that means? If he said don't take insurance fraud as a victimless crime, that means they're going to try to make it criminal to where they did something to somebody, where it affected people. So that means they're going to make it criminal to add more charges. See, right now it's white collar because they just fraud the insurance companies. But when the white cop turned around and said, please don't be advised or don't be fooled, white collar crime is not a victimless crime, they about to try to add people or names or something on it to add more charges to this. I promise you. It is good for her. I don't feel no way.
That was making sure the first foundational premise of his remarks was that this impacts you and me. Yep. This impacts every American that holds an insurance policy in any capacity, and all of us are impacted negatively when people go about the business of committing insurance fraud.
And all the company gonna have to do is, all they gotta do is go back in their time when all this shit popped off, like right after this, and if their premiums went up around that area, which I'm pretty sure they did, because this is how insurance works. Once they report a crime like a burglary, especially in a neighborhood where they don't have it, insurance premiums go up. Because the insurance companies say, oh shit, niggas is breaking in houses. We not in the real business of giving away money. So we need to up these niggas' premiums just in case somebody go on a spree round here. We can at least recoup some of the money. Okay? That's exactly what the insurance companies did. So all they got to do is say, well, we had to raise the premiums because you lied and said you got doggone robbed. And now that affected all these people in Carroll County or whatever it is. And now you have now affected people, which make this a whole nother criminal criminal case. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. But that's exactly where they're going with this. That's why the police said, don't think of this as a victimless crime.
All of our premiums rise, all of our coverage decreases. He went into all of that first and foremost. That is an indicator.
I hadn't even watched this video. She literally just said what I was saying.
Carlos, that they intend to be as harsh and scrutinizing as legally possible in this particular matter. And I don't like that. I will tell you objectively whether the Osefos are guilty or not. Is not my business, or even at this point, my concern. What I am concerned with is the fairness of this process right now. And that indicates to me that there is a tipped balancing of the scales as it relates to the intentionality going into the case. And I do not like that. So I think that if they are convicted, they will serve an active jail sentence. I don't think there is any question about it. And I think that was determined at the onset of the case because of all the facts that have been laid out, because of who it is, because of how they are perceived as wealthy, as Black, as affluent, as highly educated, and at this political, and don't think for 1 second, Carlos, that the politics of the moment aren't at play, because they absolutely are, and there is a cultural backlash that is happening in America, again, whether they're guilty or not, that says, some of you Negroes have gotten way too much, and we don't like it, and we are looking to course correct in every way available to us.
Shut up, Ebony K. Williams. That ain't had shit to do with this. That girl was around there scamming, and best believe she was a whole left-wing political pundit and all that stuff. They gonna drag her down to the ground. And let me tell you why they're gonna drag her. Because they're gonna drag her in order to drag the Democratic Party. Remember, she was on Fox News. It's part of the game. And for all you political people, take your lick. This is what they do. I'm on the outside looking in. I don't give a damn about the left or the right. And I see you mother pluckers do this back and forth to each other every 4 years. So if you on the left side and you feel some type of way, take your lick. This is what y'all do. This is what y'all do. So I don't want to hear this is unfair. I don't want to hear this is wrong. This is what y'all do to each other. The right do it to the left and the left do it to the right. You feel what I'm saying? And then if you add on top of that the fact that she's a Black woman, then yeah, they about to drag her down to the ground. And she deserves it. She deserves every little bit of it. So the politics are definitely going to come into play. But as far as this being fair, I don't know how fair we can get with so much evidence showing that Eddie and Wendy are so stupid. We talking about a lawyer and a doctor. A lawyer, an attorney, and a doctor, my nigga. Do you know how far in their books they gotta be to become lawyers and doctors? And I don't give a damn if it's a philosophy or a philosophical doctor or a medical doctor. Do you know how hard you gotta be in your books to be an attorney and a doctor? And these two fools couldn't put their brains together to come up with a better scheme than this. You cannot make it up. Stop putting value on people because they have degrees. These people are using these degrees as masks and shields, and it's used to hide who they really are. Fake pretenders looking for their next mask to wear. And he ain't gonna probably never practice law no more. Integrity out the window. They say she was a part-time wannabe almost professor down at some school anyway. They say it was a community college or something. So it ain't like she got much to lose. She been riding high off a reputation that was never real from the beginning, if you really think about it. Because I heard the Johns Hopkins banger or that job wasn't what we thought it was neither. All of this for what? Wendy, you did better not even coming on Potomac. You did better not coming on Potomac and taking your 4 degrees and just going straight into politics. You could have definitely got on TV through CNN and all them places strictly through political commentary. You did not have to come to Real Housewives of Potomac, but you was only doing that political stuff because that's what your mama wanted you to do. That never was what you wanted to do. You was doing all of that to appease her, and you couldn't wait to find your freedom space, your space to be where you at, where you can finally run away from your mama, and you can do it without her trying to catch you. And you did it when you got to America on the Real Housewives of Potomac because it was too much light and too much shit on you for your mama to really show her ass and tell you how she really felt about it. On top of that, your mama was able to accept it because now you're bringing in a coin, or at least she thought you was. But I knew you didn't have no money when your mama asked you for a BBL and Happy Eddie looked like he wanted the shit a brick. I knew you didn't have money for your mama to get a BBL, I'm sorry, because your titties look like a breastplate, I'm sorry. So I know you ain't had no money to help your mama get no BBL. You're going to jail. You're definitely going to jail. Now, Sweet Tea had something to say. We're going to get into Sweet Tea and we're going to move around. But Sweet Tea has something to say about the situation. Sweet Tea is from Married to Medicine. She did a little projecting. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, this is how they do you. This is how they do you. Girl, shut up and go to therapy. But she didn't lie neither. She told some truths. Let's get into Sweet Tea and what she feels about Wendy. Now, Sweet Tea feels like, you know what? This is all Wendy's fault. It's good for her because the way she treated Nneka. When I was reviewing Real Housewives of Potomac, and I will not review it this season, I did say I was going to start looking at it. But I decided that once it started getting good with Wendy, I'll just review those parts of the show. I'm not that show is so boring. I tried to watch the first 30 minutes of it. Throw it out the window. Just throw it out the window. It's just not. Anyways, so Sweet Tea came on the show and she went live and was talking about the situation. And Sweet Tea feels like this is Wendy's karma because of the way that she treated Nneka. Now, I don't care about Nneka. I don't know Nneka. However, I did review the show the season Nneka was on. Nneka is the other Nigerian girl who came there and she actually had money. Her family actually came from real money and they had properties around the world. Whereas Wendy was the carbon copy or the fake copy of that. Anyways, Sweet Tea, we're not gonna get into the whole thing, but she's talking about how basically Wendy got her karma because of the way she treated Nneka, and I know she got Nneka kicked off the show. And I believe her mom would be doing witchcraft. Talking about Wendy. Let's get into it.
Kim Parr pointed out comments under Nneka's post implying Wendy's situation was vindication. Is it to you? I don't know. I can't say there's vindication about. I just felt like Nneka she wasn't treated fairly, especially being a new season.
Wait a minute. Who the fuck is that? That's her twin? This her sister? Girl, I thought that was the same person. Hold on now. I didn't watch this video before I came on here. Wait a minute.
Is it to you? I don't know.
That's got to be her twin. Bitch, that's the same person. Girl, she scared me. Took me fast. She scared me, girl. I was like, wait, because I was looking around, but I had to come back. What happened? I forgot she was a twin. Girl, Sweet Tea, you scared the shit out of me, girl. You and your crazy ass twin.
I say this vindication about, I just felt like NECA she wasn't treated fairly, especially being a new season. I know what it's like. And, people got to be careful when they boast and they brag about what they have when they really don't have it. And so a lot of y'all don't know a lot of these Bravo characters. A lot of people, they're not really living that lifestyle.
Facts.
It's just, of course, you get addicted to the fame, and some of
And let me say this too. She's absolutely right. Most of these people don't have what y'all think they have. And I remember them giving her and Greg a hard time. Remember that? They were giving her and Greg a hard time because they felt like, oh, she moved in the house that Quad was living in. Bitch, that house was, for what I heard, that house was paid for. And if it wasn't paid for, it's damn near about to be. That's smart. That's economically sound. What we need a new house for? Just to say we got a big house like these hoes? I'm pretty sure Quad is house poor. I don't know her business, but I'm pretty sure she's house poor. That's a lot of house for one person with one income. Greg and Tisha, and not only them, Simone and her husband, they the smart. And Dr. Heavenly, I ain't gonna lie, the Married to Medicine girls are very economically sound. I'll give that to the Married to Medicine girls. When it comes to the coin, they typically on their coin, purse. But as it pertains to the rest of these girls, they do not have what you think they have. It's fake. They did right by keeping that house. Bitch, I don't give a damn if Quad painted this bitch and pissed on the walls. Bitch, wipe them down so I can get my bags in here. Girl, what is you saying? Like the video.
People that's been on these shows, they have real jobs and all that, but they get addicted to the fame. And, that's what I said. Fame is one hell of a drug. I always worked my job. I always worked. I was a government contractor for throughout the time that I spent on the show. And everyone's like, "Oh, you're gonna quit your job and this and that." And they try to lead with the glitz and the glam and look what I have and all that, and like, "Oh, you're still in so and so's old house," but it doesn't really bother me because like I'm winning. Like I don't have no bills to pay. I still have my job at the end of the day.
You heard that? Did you hear what she just said? Let me rewind that because that's the biggest flex I heard all 2025. Look at what she said.
Oh, they try to lead with the glitz and the glam and look what I have and all that, and like, "Oh, you're still in so and so's old house," but it doesn't really bother me because like I'm winning. Like I don't have no bills to pay.
So while them hoes, oh, she in so and so old house, Sweet Tea said, I still got my job, or I still had my job, and I still get my check from Bravo. And Sweet Tea said, I don't have no bills to pay. Like I said, Quad could have pissed on every wall and floor in the house, bitch. Clorox it and wipe it up so I can pack my shit and move in. Y'all better get your ass off your shoulders, okay? Okay? Bitch, do you know, just put a 3 in the chat if you know how it feels to have a job with no bills, because I don't know what that feels like. I sure would love to know what that feels like. I would love to see what that's like. Oh, girl, could you imagine? Girl, if they could give me 2 weeks of a job with no bills. I don't even want a month. 2 weeks. Girl, give me 2 days. 2 days, I'll take it. I want to see who knows what it feels like to have a job as a grown-ass man or a grown-ass woman and don't have no bills to pay. I'll wait. Now, there might be a couple of y'all on here, but 99.9% of us don't know nothing about that. So like she said, yeah, they talking about me living in that girl old house, but I don't have no bills to pay. That's the smart one, okay? And she's not the most glitched up, the most glam. She don't have a whole bunch of houses and cars and jewelry, and she got the most. Not because of her possessions, but because of what she don't have. Because guess what? When it's time for repo and a whole bunch of shit, her and her husband gonna be all right. I'm shout out to Sweet Tea, girl. Biggest flex out of her. Go ahead on, girl.
I still have my job at the end of the day. And I don't care. Like certain things don't really bother me when you boast about what you have, purses, shoes, bag, it just doesn't do it for me. So, you know, I just value financial freedom, and I just value just like traveling, seeing new places. Hence my sister, she just moved to South Africa. I'm actually looking into places in China and also Thailand. And I'm not only at South Africa because my sister's already there, but we just value different things.
Yeah.
And it's just like you see people buying stuff, taking things back. People actually do that.
Yep.
You know. I have a moral compass. I'm not gonna do something like that, and I don't really give a crap. You know, I don't care. I don't have to wear the labels and all that kind of stuff. To me, whenever your labels speak louder than you, then to me that's ghetto to me.
All right, girl, we didn't had enough. Shout out to Sweet Tea. Regarding the Wendy situation, she just feels like Wendy had it coming because of the way she believed that Nneka was treated. But the biggest flex for me was my girl said they over there talking about me and how I'm in that lady old house, but I still got both of my jobs and I don't have no bills. Oh, Lord, I've seen what you do for others. Look, I've seen what you have done for others, Lord. Jesus, Lord. I've seen what you have done for others. If you could find it in your heart of hearts, Lord, if you could just find a little spot for me, God, just a little spot. I don't even have to have it forever. I just want to see what it feels like. You know, I just want 60 days of just, you know, my money for me. Like, I just want to know what that feels like. I just would love to see what that feels like. Lord, I've seen what you've done for others. If you can, just do it for me. Long story short, though, she's probably going to jail and she deserves it. And Black America, do not put your energy towards this. Wendy is a Nigerian American woman. There's a huge Nigerian American company. There is a huge Nigerian American community that is waiting and ready to have Wendy's back. Now, I'm not saying if you're Black American, you can't feel no type of way. Only thing I'm asking is that you please not lend your energy to this, because your girl Wendy is a fraud and a felon, as we see coming up, and she's going to prison. Please don't waste your energy on it. And please do not clog the prayer lines up with this Wendy shit. I'm telling you now. Let's move on. Y'all get the likes up on the video, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody in the building. Chocolate Bunny, thank you so much for that super chat. I need them numbers, girl. Says Junior. Yes, girl, we about to get into him right now. Thank you so much, Chocolate Bunny. Special K, thank you for the super chat. Says, what good are those degrees now? None. And let me say this too. And I'm not even being mean or being funny. I'm just being real. What we're coming to find out, and what we'll see more in the future, is that people with degrees are lacking more and more common sense. And normally it wouldn't be a big deal, but when it comes to us navigating this world where we need common sense, that is going to literally be the detriment to us. And the reason being is because when most people go into educational systems like military and like any other place, they go in full force, full-hearted, with all of their mind and energy given to the institution. Okay. And because of that, they lose basic practical skills that helps them to survive. This is why Wendy did not think further than the fact that she needed $400,000 and some odd $1,000. She never thought that, oh snap, if we're going to lie and say somebody broke in, let's at least pay somebody to break in this mug, or let's at least stage it a little better. Or at least if we're going to lie and say my diamond ring was stolen, let's go put it in the safety deposit box and give it to, and tell Cameron when her daughter get married, don't you use it. You give it to your daughter, because see, by the time your daughter get married, by the time my grandchild old enough to get married, America be done forgot about the ring. Then you could boom, 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 Cameron. Your daughter gonna get married. You bust the ring out, give it to her. This gonna be a family heirloom. Her brain didn't even go past the first floor. It was almost like there was an elevator up to financial success through scamming, and her elevator never left the first floor. So what do those degrees do for her? Absolutely nothing. The same thing they would have did for her in any other situation. Unless she around there talking about politics, them degrees don't do nothing for Wendy. Nothing. It's insanitary. You got to be there to see it. It's crazy. Thank you so much, Special K. Miss Parker, thank you for being a member for 16 months. Says hit that like button, y'all. Y'all please hit the like button. I appreciate you. Jamal, thank you for the super chat. Says clock it, Voodoo. Wendy been a fraud. Been a fraud since the beginning. Oh my God, she's been a fraud. And I was saying it and screaming it, and people thought I was just hating. I'm so glad y'all finally see what I was saying, though. Thank you, boo. Love my kids. Thank you for the super chat. Says Voodoo, you made my day great. You are intelligent, mad, hilarious. Love you, sis. Oh, love you too. Thank you so much. Love my kids. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Y'all make sure y'all check out the Love and Hip Hop review on the channel, okay? Thank you again for the super chat. It says, I will remain in Queensbridge, 41st side of 12th, 5th floor. And my pro kids, it says they go right, I'm going left my way. Thank you so much for the super chat. Shout out to y'all in the building, y'all. We got to get into why we're here, the reason for the season, unfortunately. We always got to convene when we talk about this girl, and it's always got to be on some bad news. And this is the worst part. I be seeing a lot of bad news when it comes to this girl. No cap. I be seeing a lot of bad news, and I be trying not to come on here every day and drag the girl. Because first of all the rock kids gonna be, all you want to do is talk about Chrisean. It's who you care about. And it's not that I care about them sluts, because you know I don't like them. It's just the fact that I don't even want to consume this whole my energy every day. So I try to be very mindful of how often and what I speak on. But when I see these few videos I seen recently, I had enough. Now, I couldn't go live yesterday because I had to do Love and Hip Hop. Plus, I was doing my taxes. So I didn't have time to come live yesterday, but I did plan on doing it. However, we are here, and we need to discuss what happened recently with Chrisean Rockhead and our nephew, Junior. Now, for those of you who just coming in, Junior is our internet nephew. We were all in the waiting room. Nope, we were all in the delivery room. When Rockhead gave birth to our internet nephew, it was live. Millions of us were there. Yes, we were. There were over 1 million of us in the room when Rockhead shitted out our nephew. And ever since then, we've been attached. Now, it's unfortunate, because this baby has been on the go ever since. I call him the Uber. You see what I'm saying? He's always on the go. It's just giving, give him some rollerblades or something. I don't know. Neither here nor there. He's been everywhere from China, Jamaica. That nigga done traveled all around the world like Carmen Sandiego. And that girl done took him down to studios, parks, football games, snow blizzards. Junior done been at Super Bowls. Junior done been at church. Junior done been in space. Junior done been everywhere. As a matter of fact, Junior done lived about 12 lifetimes since he been here. We've all been speculating about things going on with this baby. Every single one of us been sitting around here talking about, oh, Voo, we think it's this. Oh, Voo, we think it's that. I'm on here saying, yeah, girl, I think it's this. Yeah, girl, I think it's that. We don't know what this is, but this is what I heard. Look, y'all, let's compare these symptoms. We've all been doing it. And most of these rockheads been running around here saying any and everything in their little IEP brains to try to cover up for this crap. But then, like Cat Williams said, all lies will be exposed. The bitch decided she needed money and fame so bad, she had to go on the stream. But I told y'all, she's always used Junior as a prop. She doesn't care about him. She could care less about Junior. Junior is about as valuable as that dog Blue Rock they had. Okay? She don't give no damns about my nephew, Junior. It has been evident. I don't want to hear none of you slow-ass hoes get on here and say, but Vanny, you don't know that she could be taking the baby to get oxygen on weekends. Shut your ugly ass up, bitch. That hoe ain't taking that baby to do a goddamn thing. Junior go from his back to her hip every day, all day. The baby still got cradle cap in the back of the head because she keep laying them down. Mind you, he's a 2-year-old child. Most sure his age, you gotta put shit up, they tearing shit down, jumping off of stuff, thinking they Superman. You gotta stop them from eating stuff off the floor, pinching the dog. Most sure 2 years old. Most sure 2 years old, you gotta cover up your sockets in the house because they want to stick stuff in them. They want to pull stuff down off the counter. They got all type of shit going on with regular 2 years old, but not our nephew, not Junior. Junior just be up there like Weekend at Bernie's. Mind you, the nigga 30. Look. And I'm over here saying, at what point in time is somebody going to say, okay, girl, enough is enough? Enough is enough. Well, all lies will be exposed. Everything done in the dark will come to the light. And here we go. Now, this girl is on this stream and she bought Junior. Now, this is what bothers me about this. First of all, it is obvious that Junior has visual issues. I'm not a doctor, so I ain't diagnosing this child. But there's something, I don't know if it's in the strength in his eyes or in the sight itself, but he has visual issues, or at least he has some sort of issues with his muscles and his eyes to where we all can see. She cannot hide it. We can all see that this baby has something wrong with his eyes, and every so often they might cross. We all see it. But she's so far gone and so far hell-bent on not being embarrassed and making this baby seem like nothing is wrong that she'd rather damn near poke him in the eyes to stop his eyes from crossing. Because let's call a thing a thing. She act like she playing with him. All that stupid ass shit she doing, she ain't playing with him. She ain't kissing him. What she's trying to do is distract you from the fact that some of his issues might be resurfacing. So Junior sitting up there trying to finally get some uptime since the poor baby be on his back 99% of the time. He probably so happy to finally be able to sit up. And she's so worried about the doggone camera catching the fact that his little eyes might cross that she goes to try to and play with him and poke them in the damn eye. Now, this is the worst, this is the part that got me. This would make me feel like he can't see out that motherfucker. Because after she poked him, he didn't have no reaction. That scared the fuck out of me. Watch the video. Y'all think I'm lying? Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Watch this baby. We're going to put it in slow motion too. Check it out.
Airbnb, I mean, shit. If I'm in for 30 days, it's my shit. Like, I'm on my name for 30 days plus.
We just didn't want to, we just didn't want to nigatize it yet.
Yeah, no, yeah,
You know what I'm
niggitizing it is
We're going to niggitize it about November.
yeah, I think, yeah, it's good to, like, right when it's like,
Niggitize it.
yeah, the niggatizing is,
I'm gonna get my room.
Do y'all see how she keep turning him around? Whenever she's turning him around or acting like she playing with him or acting like she kissing him, what she's trying to do is distract you from the fact that some of his issues may be resurfacing, if he has issues. Because I'm not no doctor to know what the hell going on. But she does that so that you won't realize that there could be something wrong. And that tells me that she's more than aware. She's very conscious that there's something wrong with this child and she refuses to get him help. That's all this means to me. Because you know his eyes might cross. Instead of you bringing to a goddamn doctor and seeing if they can maybe get him some corrective something or something they can do a procedure, some type of physical therapy or something, instead of you going to take 20 minutes out of your day to let this child get looked at by a doctor, you rather put him on camera and play with us so we can't see it and act like we're not looking at what we're looking at. Every time she interact with the baby, it's either to placate for the camera or to distract you from the fact that his issues might be resurfacing. Check it out.
I'm gonna get my room done and everything. I'm gonna make sure all my shit, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, I ain't feeling your hair, bro.
Bro, it's parted and shit.
It's not feeling it, bro. That part, it's like you got, it's like a nigga started.
You saw what she did? Look at what she did.
Bro, it's parted and shit.
It's not feeling it, bro. That part, it's like you got, it's like.
She does that to hide the fact that he may have issues. But why? This is your baby. You birth him. Whatever he is, he's yours. You should be proud of it. Stop bringing him on the camera if you don't want us to see it. Stupid. But she's not going to do that. You know why? Because without him, she's fucking nothing. And I've been telling y'all that. Without this baby and without Blueface, she is nothing. I've been saying that. So she'd rather be digging all in his face than for us to see that he could have an issue. And then rather than going and get him some help. I ain't never seen her say 2 words to this child. Every time she interacting is, the baby probably won't even be able to talk. Because who he going to interact with to know who to talk to? A mother is a child's first teacher. Even in the womb, a mother is a child's first teacher. It's the first voice they hear, the first connection they make. So if she can't teach him, how the hell he gonna learn? She using this baby as a damn prop like them necklaces. Look.
That part, it's like a nigga started.
I'm about to put it look like you got a unit on. I'm about to put it because you can buy the unit and the part you can get exactly, and then they paint it to exactly.
And now she put him out the camera so we can't see him, but we'll know he's there.
Hurry up! So you got it moving around.
I'm back. I look regular. I'm regular now, right? Regular what? I look regular. Wait. So listen, I'm gonna go on a blind date.
Airbnbs. I mean, shit. I've been for 30 days.
Hold on. I want to show y'all another one because I want to get to that part where she's trying to stop him from hold on. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second. I want to get to that part where she grabs him. Matter of fact, I can find it on Instagram, where she grabs him and she's trying to stop us from seeing the fact that his little eyes, and I think she might have did it on this one, but I'm gonna go pull it up. Shout out Circus of Blues, man. I'm gonna go see it over here if I know they got it over here. Look.
Explosion, bro. That nigga exploded.
Now pause. She's already reaching for his eyes. But you can see it looks like when he's trying to gain focus, it seems as if when he's trying to gain focus of something, that's if he can see. But it seems like whenever he's trying to gain focus or see or notice something, that's when his little eyes get to, whatever. And this is when because she don't want us to see that. She wants us to believe she has a perfect baby. And first of all, no baby is perfect. It's only perfect to the mother. But even if he had issues, that's your baby. Why would you try to, man, this girl is abusing this baby, in my opinion. Look.
Explosion, weak as fuck, look.
Poked him in the eye.
Dub, one of the he's Capaholic, one of the funniest niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's funny as fuck.
So this the Capaholic house?
Yes, you're the
Airbnbs. I mean, shit. I've been for 30 days. This is my shit. Like,
He's 2.
I'm in for 30 days plus.
We just didn't want to didn't want to nigatize it yet.
Niggatizing it is.
We're gonna nigatize it about November.
Yeah, I think it's like right when it's like
Niggatizing.
Yeah. The niggatizing. Got a weak ass explosion, bro. That nigga explosion, weak as fuck, look.
When she did that to his face, he kind of like backed up. But normally, especially with people who can see, normally when you get poked in the eye, normally don't your eye get the running and you get the, y'all know how I feel. Put a 3 in the chat if you ever been poked in the eye before. I done poked my own self in the eye before. And in real life, when you poke yourself in the eye, immediately a reaction happens. Your eyes start to run. It start feeling like you want to cry. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of, it upsets you because it's kind of like an upsetting of what it takes for your body to run the way that it runs. Your eyes need to be without obstruction. So that's why the reaction is typically what it is. Now, when she poked him, he kind of jacked back, but most kids would have cried, is what I'm saying. Now, either one or two things. Junior is extremely tough, or I don't believe, because I'm not no doctor and I'm not here to tell nobody nothing. So either one or two things I believe is happening. I'm going to play it one more time. Either number one, he's extremely tough and he's so used to her handling him and manhandling him, it don't bother him that bad. Or I don't think he can see as well as he could or should see. Because his reaction wouldn't have been that of any normal person or another baby. Another baby would have been screaming to the top of their lungs. Let's get into it. Hold on.
Dub, one of the he's Capaholic, one of the funniest niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's funny as fuck.
So this the Capaholic house?
Yes, you're the
Airbnbs. I mean, shit. I've been for 30 days. This is my shit. Like, I'm on my name for 30 days plus.
We just didn't want to didn't want to nigatize it yet.
Niggatizing it is.
We're gonna nigatize it about November.
Yeah, I think it's like right when it's like
Niggatizing.
The niggatizing. Got a weak ass.
And you know what bothers me most? All these grown ass people, not just January and March, all these grown motherfuckers that be around her and don't say nothing. Ray J got 2 kids. You think Ray J would have his baby in him? I don't even know this little boy, Deshae, but do you think that little boy, whatever this little boy name is, do you think he would have his baby in here like this on the camera? This they stream. Do you think any one of these people would have their child on a stream like this? None of them. Not one. But they all sitting there allowing this girl to prance this baby around, poke him in the eye, and do all of this shit for clout and for views. It's sick and it's sad. So when I told y'all earlier, I don't be giving a damn about Ray J crying. Ray J owe us so much, nigga. Girl, to hell with Ray J. If we really honest. To be completely honest, to hell with Ray J. Because you got to be a horrible mother plucker to be sitting up there watching this girl with this baby and ain't nobody said nothing, bro. I don't think I'll be able to sit there on that camera like that. Not without making no faces. Not without making no faces or saying, hey, man, you don't want me to get the baby? Let me hold the baby. I got the baby. All these people around this girl are aiding and abetting in the abuse and neglect of this child. It's not about streams. It's not about numbers. It's not about clout. It's about what's most important in this situation, and that baby is. Nobody around that baby has his best interest at heart. Not even the woman who shitted him out. So don't come over. I saw him crying over there on Tasha K. And oh well. Tell us what happened to Whitney, nigga. We don't care. But yeah, he trying to get in the streaming world and he's using Chrisean for content. Listen, once this thing is over with, she out the door again. Like she was with the other streamers. Once this thing is over with, she out the door again. But again, she's so busy trying to hide the fact that this baby might have issues that she's poking him all in his eyes. She's desperate. Oh, and it gets worse. So then they do this fake Murray on the Shade Frost. I don't know if that was her in January doing this shit together. They do this fake Murray skit situation. And she goes on this show with the baby. Now, mind you, she's trying to make it seem as if, I ain't gonna say make it seem as if, Chrisean is like really into this whole skit thing. They doing a skit. And the skit is like Murray, who's the father type tease. And she's doing this skit where it looks like March, but she's using Junior as a prop in the skit, which should be talked about within itself. But then after that, she lays Junior down on the couch. And this was the scariest thing I had seen, y'all. I'm not even going to lie. Not because she laid him on the couch. It was because a few things. Number one, he's a 2-year-old baby. You just throw him on the couch like it's nothing. Number two, he literally laid there like a vegetable. He literally laid there like a vegetable. And for people who don't understand what I mean when I say a vegetable, have y'all ever seen, what's that dude who was Superman? What's the white boy name who played Superman? They say he fell off the hearse and then he was over there talking with the thing going in the wheelchair. You know what I'm talking about? That's how that baby was laid up on that sofa. Like a vegetable. A vegetable is simply a person who has zero control over their body. They can't move. They can't do nothing. Christopher Reeves. That's his name. Christopher Reeves. That baby was laid out on that sofa like Christopher Reeves, bro. That shit pissed me off. That pissed me off. It's one thing for you to even, first of all, you shouldn't even be using him in your skit. First of all. But it's one thing if you're going to use him. Then you're going to use and abuse him in a skit. And just leave him on the couch. No wonder they don't care that they lay him on sofas and don't worry about him falling off. From the looks of what we about to see, he can't move. From the looks, no wonder, just like we saw that video with Bino in the background with the baby on the sofa, and I said, Lord, enough for him to roll off the couch. It just dawned on me. He's not going to roll off the couch because he can't. Take a look at the video. And y'all subscribe to the channel, please.
I got But did you double it? What? Bring on out, Chrisean! Come on out! Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Please sit down.
Make some noise! Make some noise! Sit down. What the fuck? Hold on, wait. Sit down.
And why the fuck we got on the same outfit? Let me let it finish playing.
Now that's question.
No, I'm not good. Are you the bitch that was on the phone? Is you the bitch from the phone?
No.
Are you from the phone?
Are you from the phone? Hold on, six.
I'm gonna rewind it just a bit.
Hold on, wait.
Let's rewind it from her walking in.
Sit down. What the fuck? Hold on, wait. Wait. Sit down.
And why the fuck we got on the same outfit?
Now that's question.
No, I'm not good. Are you the bitch that was on the phone? Is you the bitch from the phone?
No.
Are you from the phone?
Are you from the phone? Hold on, six.
Are you from the phone? Are you the bitch that's on that? I thought you said bitch was not correct.
Hey, hold on.
No,
with the baby in here.
On Dr. P.
Put the baby down. Put the baby down.
You sure? Sit down.
Now, I'm going to let it run back. Okay. So, we just saw the little skit. The cameraman is obviously messy. He zoomed in on the baby on purpose. And I believe that some people are doing this stuff to bring awareness. I believe some people being messy to try to get this baby some help. Because that's something I do. I know that whole coming over there with that baby, and bitch, you damn right, I'm just zooming in. Yeah, I won't catch all the stuff she thought I do that. So I'm pretty positive. A lot of these people that's doing this stuff is doing this to be messy, but to help the baby. Now, here we go. She's over there with March. They over here playing Maury with all of this stuff. Junior is obviously uncomfortable. He don't like all of this stuff around him. Look at Junior. When Ray J go to hug him. And he wasn't even hugging Junior. He went to hug Chrisean. Junior don't like all of this. Look. All of this noise, all of this stuff going on around this baby. And this is all because this girl need a check and she need clout. Pay attention. Junior don't want no parts of this. Look. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. I literally do not know what to say. Yeah, he looked like he was gasping for air. He looked like, you know how you take a fish out of water and their little mouths be, that's what he looked like he was doing. Look.
Now that's question.
No, I'm not good. Let me slow this down so y'all can really see it. Hold on. Let me slow it down so y'all can really see it. Look at this girl. I want y'all to see this. Look. I slowed it down.
Wait. Sit down.
I slowed it down so y'all can see it. Junior just there. Look like he never stood on his feet before. Bottom of his shoes is white, so you know he ain't standing up nowhere. Bottom of his shoes is so white, just like they came off the shelf, so you know he ain't standing up. They ain't even standing this baby up and holding him up while he's standing up on his legs so he can get some so he can get some muscle tone in his legs, which probably is why he walking around or he looking like he don't use them. Real talk. It's not even dirty under his shoes. Peep him out. And she trying to situate him so that she can leave him. This how you know this girl know more about this baby's illness or whatever could be going wrong with this. She lead on. She know he messed up. That's why she took time to try to situate him before she turned around. But she didn't realize you can't situate him because he's still messed up. Look. If you want to know why the back of his head is smush and his hair don't grow right here, anybody who's ever had children, anybody who's ever dealt with children, anybody who's ever babysat children, anybody who ever been around children, they understand that when babies lose their hair in the back, it's because they laid on their back too much. See, your hair needs room, your scalp needs room for hair follicles to grow. But if it's continuously smothered, i.e. you laying on your back, that's where the hair not gonna grow. So this is why every time you see Junior, when she pick him up, his back of his hair is never right. It's because he's always on his back. As you can see, it looks extremely uncomfortable to us, but this is a normal day for Junior. Junior is so used to being on his back. When she laid him down, he just went right into whatever mode he go into and just waited to be picked up again. And he looked like he's trying to breathe. Right, Queen Kyra? And his eyes ain't focused on nothing. She thought she was doing a big one. Oh, I'm going to put him down and it's going to go viral and they're going to see my baby know how to sit up. Girl, you put him down and gave us way more things to deal with and worry about than we had before. All the people that's been following this case dealing with Junior, now they really on your ass, dummy. You put this baby down and he looked like a corpse. This is a 2-year-old toddler. Let that sink in. A 2-year-old toddler. You laid him on the couch and he's sitting there like a corpse. It didn't go the way you thought it was going to go in your head. It went quite the opposite. A 2-year-old toddler, mind you. And you got these stupid ass hoes running behind this girl that want us to believe that this baby is healthy. You cannot make me believe it. And you know what's worse? You don't even believe that. All the people running around here acting like nothing is wrong with this baby, you don't believe that. You know you don't believe that. You know it. You're going to have to answer to God for it. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But you know in your heart of hearts that something is wrong with this child. You may not know what, you may not be able to put your finger on it, but you know that there's something not right with this child. But instead, you rather just lie and lie to us and lie to yourself and tell us that everything is fine. There's no other 2-year-old I've ever seen like this. Never. He needs physical therapy. He needs to be on his legs, bouncing up and down, developing muscle tone in his legs. So when he finally does get physical therapy to learn how to walk, he's not walking on noodles. He needs physical therapy in his arms, in his hands, in his feet. He needs physical therapy for his eyes. He needs eye exams. He needs breathing treatments. He needs his asthma looked at. He always sounds like he got a chest cold and a head cold. 24/7, 365. That tells me it's probably cold in whatever house she in, and he probably don't hardly have no clothes on. Poor baby can't keep his nose dry. Yup, he needs speech therapy. This baby needs a whole lot. He needs cognitive therapy. He needs speech therapy. He needs physical therapy. He needs a lot. And I'm not no doctor. I'm just guesstimating off what I see right now. And we got people on the internet telling us that this is a normal baby. Y'all are insane. And there's a special dark place in hell for you. And you got to know you going. All you hoes that was running around here acting like this girl can't do no wrong and acting like she this, that, and the third, all you hoes will burn in hell. You definitely will do that because you did this. You have every part in hand in this situation. It should haunt you at night. It should, all the content creators, all the rock heads and the Chriseanimals, bitch, it should haunt you at night. But I know you hoes don't have no hearts. Y'all some soulless bitches. So it don't bother y'all. It don't bother y'all. You hoes gonna sleep good and eat good because that's what you do. But you all played a part in the demise. None of y'all, none of y'all took to this girl and said, hey, bitch, let me help you, slut. The baby might need some help, dummy. Not one of you hoes. Y'all was so enamored and so used to being dummies, y'all just went with the move. Now look at the baby. Now look at the baby. I ain't never seen a 2-year-old do. I've never seen this in my life. Never. Did you see that close up? This right here scared the shit out of me. This scared me. This, I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm not even being funny. This shit scared me. And all she on there doing is getting her money, getting her clout, and Reggie and all them over there just chilling. Everybody in the audience clapping and laughing. I never thought we'd get here. I never thought we'd see this day. I knew we was going down a downward spiral, but goddamn. We really is using babies to be spectacles. And we don't even care if we sacrificing them and throwing them to the wolves. You can't make this shit up. You literally can't make it up. There's no way you can make this up. You have to be an evil, dark-hearted motherfucker to even come up with some shit like this in your head. You got to be an evil, dark-hearted motherfucker to even come up with some shit like this in your head. That goes to show you how dark a lot of people's hearts are. This a baby. This a baby. The baby can't even talk. This a baby. We don't even know if the baby could eat solid foods. We ain't seen the baby eat one thing solid since he been here. We ain't seen the baby sit up. We ain't seen the baby walk, talk, none of that. We just all just watching this baby just. I guess it just is what it is. I don't know. I'm starting to think that too, Miss Deborah. I think Junior is a sacrifice. Oh, yeah. Oh, we going to go there. We going to go there. Yeah, but I said that. I said that from the beginning. Yes, I do believe Junior is a sacrifice. Absolutely. Absolutely. The proof is in the pudding. You can say I'm a conspiracy theorist, but look at the behavior. You could say call me a conspiracy theorist. I'll be that. Only thing I ask is that you look at the behavior. Take sacrifice off the table. Something is going on around here. Something around here is going on. Take the witchcraft off the table. Something in the milk ain't clean around here. Yeah, he might be a sacrifice. Absolutely. And we know she in the witchcraft because she wrote, I love you blue in blood on his wall before she hightailed it over the state lines. Remember that? I'm just saying, y'all. All I'm saying is this is not okay. This is wrong, y'all. This is wrong. This is wrong. I don't care how much you care about this girl, how much you love this girl, how much you like this girl. This is wrong. This is wrong, man. This is wrong. And these kids on these streams, and Ray J too old. Ray J older than me. I'm 42. Ray J got to be what, 44, 45? Ray J got old enough to have kids Chrisean age. And you really on the stream playing with these kids. These kids, Ray J is old enough to have children Chrisean's age. I'm 42. I have a 22-year-old. How old is Chrisean? I'll wait. Ray J is old enough to have children Chrisean and these kids' age. And he over there on the doggone platform trying to go viral at the behest of the baby. Ray J ain't shit. I said that. I've been said that. Ray J ain't shit. But this the same nigga they snuck out the back allegedly when Whitney died. Ray J is funny and he's sometimes likable. But at the end of the day, there are a lot of questions around this Ray J character. A lot. Not just him, all the people in the audience. March is the worst. March is the most, oh my God. She do more aiding and abetting in the bullshit than anybody that has ever been in her corner. And I hope somehow one day Chrisean equilibrium goes off and she cold clock your duck ass. Oh yeah, March, you a dirty bitch. You's a very dirty bitch. Because you don't give a damn about Junior neither. You don't care. Yeah, you'll hold him down while she go to jail, but you don't give a damn about Junior. You's a dirty bitch, March. You's a dirty, raggedy hoe. And that DJ Sky. All these women, grown people around this baby, and ain't nobody said nothing. And let that sink in. Oh, I'm so glad you said that. Because it's not just with March. Who said that? Thank you, Asia. Because you clocked it right quick. Thank you. And it's the same thing I said about Ray J. Asia says March screaming out of the body down, knowing his conditions. March ain't gonna have her baby up there. March got a baby. They could have used March baby for the skit. March could have been sitting there on one side of the Murray show. Mind you, let's talk skit. Let's talk skit, because this is how you know who really give a damn about you. Let's talk skit. It's a Murray skit, right? Cool. March could have been sitting there with her baby, and Chrisean could have walked in with her baby, but you never see March and her baby. You will never see it. You probably seen it once or twice, but for the most part, you will never see it. Why you think that is? Why you think that is? March ain't that stupid. March ain't that slow. March ain't putting her baby in harm's way. She'll watch Chrisean put hers in harm's way, but she ain't putting her, March ain't putting her baby in harm's way. You got to be a dirty motherfucker to know something wrong and watch them do it to other people's kids. You got to be dirty. You have to be a soulless, heartless, dirty motherfucker to know that something is wrong that's happening to kids and just watching it and don't care. I don't care. This is what we dealing with, though. Poe Jr. My heart goes out to this baby, bro. And look, now I told y'all Blueface on the way home. And now she back in her blue bag. I told y'all she needs Blue to survive. Now they on the stream and she over there crying, talking about the good times with Blue. Blue on the way home next month, huh? He be home. Look. All she care about is the clout.
How though? Are you crying? Come on, man. What's wrong? What's wrong? What did I do? I just talk about is it the song? Free Blueface.
I have never seen her cry for Junior. Not once. And don't get on here and say she cried for him when Blueface posted that picture. She cried because Blueface posted that picture. She did not cry for her baby. So while she on here shedding tears for that nigga who already got 3-4 old ladies, I'm on here trying to figure out why is this okay? I've never seen her cry for Junior. Never. Never.
Pretty blue, man. What? You just made memories come back. That was like 5 years ago.
For preparing for Blueface to get home because she doesn't mind being on the roster. She doesn't mind being one on the harem. She don't care. She's desperate. See, if before Blue went to jail, she would have wanted his 100% divided attention. But now she knows that she done too much. So she just got to take what she can get. So here she go gearing up. That's why she got rid of Bino. Gearing up. Because now her money is coming home. Her clout. She ain't got to go running around here tagging on the Ray J, tagging on to all these other streamers. She waiting on Blue so that she can tag on to him and stay there. He going to be trying to kick her out. She going to be breaking in the house. We going to be back to square one. She going to be driving over there with the baby like she did the last time. It's the same shit over and over. I'm telling you. She already gearing up to go run over there by Blue. Don't be fooled now. Don't be fooled. Now, I wanted to show y'all this too. Hold on. We already saw that. Hold on one second. I want to show y'all this right quick. Y'all, look at how fast, life be life for Chrisean, yeah. And people don't want to, and I'm not even trying to drag her because she's still a pretty girl. But at the rate Chrisean is going to look 50 years old in 5 years. Look at Chrisean. Y'all remember this video of Chrisean? Hold on. Look at this old video of Chrisean. Mind you, this was, 5 years ago? Yeah, this was only 5 years ago. Look.
The sun is like in my eyes.
They all like that. You know you can smoke and drink while you're pregnant. I know a lot of people don't do it, but they do it and they don't know that. I'm sorry, I keep saying
still on that.
Them comments, and get that pregnancy shit out my shit. Just stop calming it. Just stop calming it. Just stop calming it. And then 3.
Dead the pregnancy shit.
Yeah,
dead it. Just dead it. For real, dead the pregnancy shit.
You see me deading it? Can you dead it? Cheers.
My sis ain't talk about it. I don't gotta talk about it.
Like when it happened.
And we know when she says you see me deading it, she dead ass serious, because when she was on Crazy in Love and she was 5 months pregnant with Junior, she was asking for them to give her the more Hennessy. And remember, put a 3 in the chat. Tasiki and Tessa had to take the Hennessy bottle from her and say, you can't drink that. And she said, yes, I can. I can just go get an abortion tomorrow. She been on this. I told y'all, I've been saying that girl don't need children before she got pregnant with Junior. When this girl used to be online talking like this, I used to be on here saying that girl don't need to have no kids. Lord, that girl don't need to have no kids. And all of the rockheads were saying, children change you, boo. Children change you, boo. And I'm saying, that's not true. That girl don't need that. This is the type of shit she used to be saying. She's always talked about abortions freely. As a matter of fact, what did she say when she found out she was pregnant with Junior? Oh, I hope it's 3. I hope it's triplets, because that's how many I killed last time. Remember? She say this shit so freely. Look, let's run it back.
The sun is like in my eyes.
They all like that. You know you can smoke and drink while you're pregnant. I know a lot of people don't do it, but they do it and they don't know that.
She said you can smoke and drink while you're pregnant. That's that hood shit.
I'm sorry, I keep saying
still on that.
Them comments, and get that pregnancy shit out my shit. Just stop calming it. Just stop calming it. Just stop calming it. And then 3.
Dead the pregnancy shit.
Yeah,
dead it. Just dead it. For real, dead the pregnancy shit.
You see me deading it? Can you dead it? Cheers.
My sis ain't talk about it. I don't gotta talk about it.
Like when it happened.
You see me dead in it, and she put the Hennessy in the screen. This has been her mindset. This ain't just get like this. Chrisean has been like this since I met her, since the beginning of time. And do you see how fast she aged, y'all? This was only 5 years ago, y'all. This was only 5 years ago. Chrisean looked like she 12. Now Chrisean looks 40. Chrisean looked like she had 4 kids. Chrisean, no shade. I ain't gonna say it. No, I'm gonna say it. Fuck it. Chrisean looked like that girl who used to be fine when we went to school, and then you run into her like 10 years later and she had all them churn and she's sloppy. That's what Chrisean looked like. This is no shade. I had my sloppy time. We've been there. But you would assume that she had 4 or 5 kids, but she only had 1. You know what I'm saying? That alcohol, whatever it is, Tuli, that shit is killing her, eating her from the inside out. From the inside out. I'm telling you, I'm not even capping. Look, girl, Chrisean, Rockhead. Oh, Rockhead. You know, her mama must have been on that good shit when she was pregnant. Look at her eating flowers and shit. That's what she do. Now, last time she was at the stream, this is her at the stream with the shade. If that's his little boy name, I don't know. She around here eating roses knowing she got doggone asthma. Now, mind you, I told you, every time we see Junior, he sound like he got a chest cold, a head cold, asthma. He sound like he got bronchitis. He sound like he got all types of shit. And we know he had a breathing treatment or a breathing machine because when she first had him, we saw the picture of the breathing machine behind him. So I don't know if she still uses it. But what we do know is this baby has issues breathing all the time. And so does she. Apparently, asthma must run in her family because she's going to eat this rose and immediately regret it and call 911 because her oxygen and airways started to close up. Her asthma started to flare. So she knows all about what happens when you can't breathe, how it sounds and how it feels, because she can call 911 for herself, but she damn sure can't call it for Junior. Let's get into it.
Chrisean, why the fuck would you eat a rose? Bro, spit it out. 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 Why the fuck would you just... I know you're playing.
I was trying to say it was plastic.
I know you did not just do that.
You don't never have like intrusive thoughts, bro. Chills. Let me live.
Was it real or fake?
Taste that.
Chrisean, why the fuck would you...
So shortly after that, she has an asthma attack, or what seems to be an asthma attack. And she calls 911 and leaves the house because she was scared that she wasn't going to make it. She does it again over there with TT. Hi, my name is T. Look. She anything for clout. Look.
Shut the fuck up.
Don't look like you bite it.
How was the blind date? Oh my god, you animal! What the fuck she just do? Ate the damn rose. The flower? Yeah. It's all good. Damn. Don't swallow that. Spit it out right now. Damn, you want to eat some? We gotta get spit it out right now. You better not swallow it. Spit it out right now. Spit it out right now. Yeah, that's a napkin, right? Throw it out the window. Get it off your face.
It tastes like nature.
Shut the fuck.
How could you want to hang with this nasty bitch? Somebody said she flirting with death. Can the rose kill you if you eat it? Hold on now. What happens if you eat a rose? What happens if you eat a rose?
Eating a rose is generally safe, especially if it's pesticide-free. Rose petals are edible and offer vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. They can even aid digestion and boost your immune system. Just be aware that some varieties might taste bitter, so removing the white part is best. And there's a small chance of an allergic reaction for some people.
Well, according to Google, they say you can eat them. I ain't gonna eat them. You gotta be slow. You gotta be slow to even think to do something like that. Somebody say evil energy can enter. That makes sense. She's just doing whatever she can for clout. Right now, all Chrisean cares about is staying in the blogs. Remember, fame and clout is a real drug. Let's really be clear about that. Fame and clout is a drug. And once you get that high, people chase it. They continue to chase it. And I think that's what she's doing. She's chasing that high. She wants that high back. And if whatever it means she has to do, she don't mind. If you want me to eat a rose, fine, whatever. She wants to get back in the limelight, and it's just not going to happen. Not the way that she was. Not the way that she was. Bringing Junior to these people's stuff was, oh, I was so livid. I was mad. I was mad because she could have done this whole thing without this baby. She did not have to even bring this baby into this doggone skit at all. At all. But she did, because she understands that without Blue, the only other plug to this whole system in this matrix that y'all like her for is that baby. That's why she bought that baby out there. It's the same reason why she had the baby when she was over there confronting Tasiki, because she knew Tasiki was going to steal her ass and she was scared to do it. So she had Junior on her so Tasiki won't do it. So Tasiki won't hit her. She always using him as a prop or a shield. Every time you turn around, she's either using him for a prop or using him for a shield. It's sick. It's literally sick, man. It's sick. This is a 2-year-old baby who don't have nothing and no dog in a fight. He can't even defend himself. He can't even defend himself. All he could do is just sit there. And this is the worst part about a baby. And not the worst part about a baby, but most babies, they love their mamas unconditional. Period. That's still the baby mama. He probably just be so happy that she picks him up and even spend time with her. Because from the looks of it, he's on his back in a stroller or in a bed almost all day. He just be so excited that he getting picked up, especially when he could smell and hear that it's her. He be so excited, he just be ready to go. Because it seems, I don't know this to be a fact, it seems like that baby spends the majority or the bulk of his time on his back. And I don't know if this is a thing, but I sure hope it's not. But I hope she don't have him laid up so much so that he get no damn bed sores. I doubt it, because they do pick him up. But I'm pretty sure this isn't healthy. This is not healthy. And let's be clear. Can I give y'all a real honesty? What I really believe? Let's be clear. Get me up here. No, you can leave this up here because I need y'all to see it. Matter of fact, no. I want y'all to see the video while I'm saying what I'm saying, what my theory is. I want y'all to see the video while I give y'all my theory. Hold on. Here you go. And I'm going to put it in slow motion so y'all can see it. I want y'all to see this video while I give y'all my theory. This is my theory. And I could be wrong. And God, I hope I'm wrong. Lord, please let me be wrong. But I'm going to be completely honest. This is what I believe. I believe that Chrisean never wanted Junior. Chrisean never wanted no kids. That's why every time Chrisean was getting pregnant by Blueface, what did she kept doing? Getting abortion. She'll come on this internet and tell us she's pregnant, wait for him to get mad at her, then hurry up and go get an abortion. She used pregnancy for clout. Period, point blank. Mind you, at the time, she was also competing with his baby mama, Jaden. Jaden had just had her second baby. She was competing. A baby was never in her bingo card. She never cared nor wanted any children. The thought of being pregnant was only to control Blueface. So when she found out she was pregnant that last time, for real, and she found out it was for Blue, she really wanted to get rid of it. And had Blue not been threatening to leave her, she definitely would have gotten rid of it. The only thing made her keep this baby was Blue was saying, get rid of the baby, and he was saying, skedaddle. Remember? Blueface not only told her to skedaddle, he told her it was over between them all together. The only thing to keep her close to this boy is if she had this baby, regardless of if she believed it was his baby or not. The fact that he was associated with her during the time she conceived was going to automatically keep him in her life. I believe that when she got pregnant with Junior this last time, she went and told Blue, and Blue was already done with her and the whole pregnancy bit. So Blue told her, go get an abortion, and it's time for you to go. She panicked and realized, if I get kicked out, I'm done. I have nothing without this nigga. He does everything for me. I know I'm on this Instagram faking, but this nigga is my lifeline. I believe that she held on to this baby in her belly long enough to hold on to Blue. I believe she thought, if I hold on to this baby long enough and he see that this shit is real, maybe he'll come to his senses and he'll want to be with me. I think that's what she was thinking. But 5 months crept up too fast, baby. 5 months crept up too fast. While you around here still drinking your liquor and smoking your weed, acting like you ain't pregnant, because you know in the back of your mind, you trying to get rid of it anyway. So while you going the first 5 months smoking your weed, drinking your liquor, holding his belly over Blueface, hoping that someday he'll wake up and say, you know what? I want to be a family with you. I'm going to leave my baby mama and them kids, and I'm going to come over here and be a family with you. But once you realize that 5 months on that episode of Crazy in Love, that Blue still was holding his ground, saying he don't want to be with you and get rid of the baby, you realize you were stuck like Chuck, Fat. That's why you crashed out on Crazy in Love, talking about, I don't want to be famous no more, bro. Because in the real world, in the regular world, you would have just been able to creep around the corner and go get your abortion and nobody wouldn't have been able to say nothing. But you had went 5 whole months. You had went live and told us you was pregnant. You had gave us all the pregnancy results. You talked about baby showers. You couldn't go get the abortion at 5 months. Because if you did, then we'll look at you like the animal that you are. So now you stuck. Now you stuck. You got to have this baby, and you done spent the first 5 months literally tearing him down in the womb. But you stuck. And it's a good stuck because now it still keeps you attached to Blueface. Even if you and him know it ain't your baby, it still attaches you to that nigga. So you stuck. And instead of you saying, you know what, I'm 5 months in, I fucked up the first trimester and a half, let me get right the second trimester and a half. No, that takes too much common sense. So what did Chrisean do? Continue to fight, fuck, drugs, and liquor. And now we have Junior. Junior was never supposed to make it here in Chrisean's mind. He was never supposed to see the light of day. Just like the 3 abortions before him, she was going to get all the way close enough to where Blue got scared and then hurry up and go down there and get them people to give her an abortion. This one backfired on her. So now that she realized she's stuck with the baby, you know what she looked at that baby and said? I might as well use this motherfucker for a prop, make some money off of it. She don't give a damn about that baby's health. Not in my opinion. She could care less if she woke up tomorrow, in my opinion, and that baby wasn't breathing. In my opinion, I don't know this to be a fact. This is how I feel. All she know is if that baby woke up tomorrow or she woke up tomorrow, something happened to that baby, she gonna go viral again. That's how crazy and warped her mind is. That's how crazy and warped her mind is. All she know is if God forbid something happened to that baby, she gonna go viral again. She gonna be back in the algorithm. She's stuck. This wasn't supposed to go this far. But now we're here. So she like, fuck it. Fuck it. It is what it is. Bring that little motherfucker. Yeah, put him on the lap. Oh, well, here, come get him. She never had an attachment to him from the beginning. Like the first 3 abortions she had. She never grew attachment to these babies in her womb. This is why it's so easy for her to go at 5 months, ask the white lady, the Arab lady, is it too late to get an abortion? She don't develop no connection to these babies. She got stuck. She got stuck. That's it. That's all. She got stuck. It wasn't supposed to go this far, but it did. And now she really on the lose-lose because not only is Blueface still standing 10 toes about he don't want nothing to do with her, he done moved on to other bitches. So now she a single mother with a disabled baby trying to hang on to her clout by a dear thread, and she don't know what her next move is. It wouldn't surprise me if she did something to that baby. It wouldn't surprise me if she ended up doing witchcraft over that baby head and all that, man. We know she dibbles and dabble in it. It wouldn't surprise me if she ended up putting roots on that baby. And I hate to even put them words out in the universe, but that's shit I be thinking when I be seeing certain videos and shit. I just said it out loud this time. If God can read my heart, he already know how I've been felt. It wouldn't surprise me if that bitch ended up putting witchcraft over that baby head. I don't care what nobody says. She don't care. She literally do not care about this baby. And I don't care who on here said, but that's a mama, that's a child. They got mothers who don't care about their kids all the time. We see them every day in America. Miss me with that bullshit. Miss me with that. It's just sad all the way around. It's just sad. It really is sad. My heart goes out to the baby, bro. Because he catching strays on some shit he ain't got nothing to do with. Junior didn't ask to be here. He didn't ask to come here. All we ask for you and that nasty nigga Blue is to use protection. That's all we ask. You so busy trying to get back at Jaden, putting up old ass tapes and doing sex tapes with no condoms on and all that shit, having all of these babies, getting pregnant all of these times, having all of these abortions so carelessly. Because remember, y'all think abortion is birth control. And it's not. She's stuck. And the only person suffering is the baby. That's it. Period. Point blank. Love my kids. Thank you for the super chat. Says she got that dog collar pacifier around his neck, knowing he can't thrust with his tongue, knowing she had it in her yeasty mouth. When she bought that raggedy motherfucker, she put it in her mouth. And I know it smelled like backwoods and Hennessy. So I know good and well, I hope to God she didn't put it in Junior's mouth. And as sure as I got a nose on my face, she hurried up and plopped it in that baby mouth. You should have saw his face. Poor Junior wasn't but 3 hours old. Girl, she put that Henny pacifier in that baby mouth. That baby looked like he seen Jesus. And I love that yeasty mouth. She do have a yeasty mouth. Chrisean probably ain't brushed her teeth in 5 years. Nasty bitch. Thank you for the super sticker, Tisha Thomas. Tisha, thank you so much. Dimple Pop, thank you for being a member for 10 months. Says Bino, Marsh, Ray J, Roy, etc. Y'all wrong as fuck too. All of them. Her sisters, all of them. Her family, everybody that has been around her and aided and abetted her in this shit, all of them wrong. Every single one of them. None of them get a pass to me. Pretty and well, thank you to the for the super chat. Says, hey Voodoo, my baby turned 8 months old today. Ain't no way I could leave her or any right or any chair or couch without her rolling or crawling off. Sad as fuck. Hashtag save Junior. And that's what I'm saying. You can't leave a 6-month-old on the couch by themselves, let alone a 2-year-old. And look at Junior. You couldn't leave a 6-month-old on the couch, let alone a 2-year-old. Look how long that baby just sat there with nothing, didn't even move or nothing, like a paraplegic. You literally can't make this stuff up. That bitch is trash, and she gonna pay for that shit. Never Burrows, thank you for the super chat. Says CPS is stalling because the Malones are on the board for CPS and police and corrupt. We already know that. You know how they go with police and all of that. In Virginia Beach and Baltimore, Google them. Again, the CPS thing is a bittersweet situation for me because I feel like at least the baby will be getting help, but I understand CPS is a system that's worse than where the hell the baby coming from. So I don't know. I never dealt with CPS. I don't know. But you're right though. Lashes Pure Organic Tea, thank you for the super chat. Says, yes, boo, I have a job and don't pay any bills. Oh, girl, you lucky, girl. Let me borrow some money, honey. Loan me $100, honey. Okay. Thank you so much. Angelina, thank you for the super chat. Angelina Ivy, thank you for the super chat. Says, a demon disguised as a mother. That's Chrisean. Facts. I can't believe King, T.I., and Tiny Son ended up being a better parent than her. Now clock it. King is a boy. He not even a woman. He not even a girl. He don't even have maternal instinct. And all women don't get it. But even King, I'm talking about the most craziest, wildest little yellow kid we've seen in the last few years. Even King could settle down and become an adult to be a father to his child. That goes to show you everything you need to know. It ain't about the past. It ain't even about who you are. It's about what you prioritize. She has never prioritized Junior. That's why she's never changed for him. It's sick, man. It's really, really sick. Thank you for the super sticker, Tisha. Thank you so much. As told by Kate, thank you for the super chat. says, I don't know why she's scared to get him his services. My son had some delays, got him early intervention for speech and occupational therapy. Now he's in 10th grade with straight A's and taught himself. I told y'all, listen, taught himself computer coding since 12. I told y'all my nephew had the same type of story. My mama literally nursed my nephew the same way. I see it happen all the time. She don't want to get this baby no help. And I think the reason she don't want to get this baby no help, to be honest, y'all, is because it's going to have to make her face the fact that she fucked that baby up real bad. She don't never want to have to deal with that for real. That's why the truth hurts. That's why healing is a process that most people don't make it through, because she would have to look in the mirror and see what she really did to that baby. She don't want to have to face that. She don't never know. In my opinion, I don't think Chrisean ever wants to truly know what all she did to this baby. I don't think she really want to know that. Not for the baby's sake, for her sake. I don't think she really truly want to know everything that's wrong with this baby. I could be wrong, but that's just what I believe. But I've heard so many stories of people turning around stuff like that. My nephew is one of them. I have 2 nephews that got turned around like that. Chrisean don't want to help that baby. Thank you for being a member for 3 months. Thank you so much, Desha. I appreciate you. William, thank you, beautiful. Thank you so much for becoming a new member. Y'all like the video. Love my kids. Thank you for the super chat. She said you can smoke and drink while pregnant. Then she says, give that Henny so I can unalive this baby. If drinking is good, Henny won't help, stupid. But that's what I'm saying. But the people who follow her really believe this. They really believe this. And she believed it. And them dumbass little girls around her believed it. That's the worst part. You can't make this up. Thank you so much for becoming a new member, Tisha. Welcome to the dollhouse. Dimple Pop, thank you for the super chat. Says, and did you see Carlissa talking about F it? I'll just bring the baby here at this point. Carlissa, don't do it. She will blame you, boo. Carlissa don't want that baby. Let me tell you something about Carlissa. I saw that, and I'm glad you brought that up. Carlissa does not want Junior. Carlissa is the same person that sat inside that courthouse and acted as if we didn't see what we saw. Remember when her and the Knot was in that courthouse? When they was in there arguing when Chrisean went to jail for Blueface? Remember when Chrisean showed up for Blueface court date? And March had to come pick up Junior from that courthouse. Carlissa is the same woman who sat there and looked at that baby and came on live and told us nothing was wrong with that baby. Carlissa ain't shit. I don't listen to shit Carlissa say. All Carlissa do is get on this internet and try to keep her name trending for the clout. That's it. Carlissa, to me, sacrificed her own churn. So I know she don't give a damn about no goddamn Junior. I think she sacrificed Andre. So I know Junior don't stand a chance. Carlissa is a big fake-ass, phony-ass bitch. An old fake-ass, phony-ass bitch who lives vicariously through her churn. That's it. I seen what she said. I just don't pay attention to Carlissa. Because Carlissa full of shit. Thank you, Destiny Dior, for the super chat. Says, Boo, they said when he be laughing like that and staring off in space, he be having seizures. But she's so ignorant, she think he's being silly. And I told y'all about the mild seizures. I told y'all a friend of mine I know, her boy was having mild seizures, and we didn't know what it was. But it really do just be some little jerking moments or movements that could happen, and the baby could really be having mild seizures. It's just so unfortunate, man. This is just, oh my God. This is just bad all around. Spinelli, thank you for the super chat. Says Junior was supposed to be to spite Jaden. Facts. And ended up, you're right, and ended up spiting Chrisean. She's forever chasing what Blue and Jaden had. And for those of us who was there from the beginning, we know this is all facts. We know that Jaden and Blueface was doing threesomes with them girls from the set, from Blue Girls Club, and they threesomed on Chrisean, and she ended up going back behind that girl back and stealing that girl a nigga. And they've been in competition ever since. That's a fact. That's a fact. Blue and what's the girl name? Blue and Blueface and Jaden was fucking them hoes on Blue Girls Club together. They was messing with them girls. Blue had a show called Blue Girls Club. On the show Blue Girls Club, He was trying to find love. Remember, this is 2020 during COVID. Jaden was on the set all the time. Him and Jaden was fucking the girls together. Remember, Jaden been a little dagger. But when they got to Chrisean, instead of Chrisean just getting her little 1-2 and moving around, Chrisean saw Blue, saw Fame, and her mind lost it. She lost her mind, and she said, I ain't never letting that nigga go. He got Chrisean an apartment. Chrisean used to be saying, I'm about to go buy the house. I want to be at the house. Chrisean was playing on a girl's phone. Chrisean was all types of shit. Trying, go get that abortion, bro. Go get, y'all remember? Put a 3 in the chat. Go get that up. She was in hella competition. Hella. She thought she could compete with Jaden, and she's been competing ever since. If you want to know why she always posting something crazy, trying to go viral on them Churn birthday or on Jaden birthday, is because she's always been in competition and she's never been chosen by Blue. Period, point blank. And that's a Fendi, okay? A Fendi fact. Thank you for the super chat, Drea. She says, it's been 2 long years. If she was going to get him help, she would have been done it by now. Hashtag save Junior. And that's all it's about. That's a fact. If she was going to get this baby help, he would have it by now. At 2 years old, at the very least, he'd be eating some sort of solid food and he'd at least be sitting up. At least. At the very least. I'm talking about at the bare minimum of you can ask. He would be sitting up and he would be at least eating some sort of solid foods. But we all know how this goes. Tisha, thank you for the super chat. Says, you are awesome. Thank you so much, boo. What you cooking? Thank you for the super chat. Says, boo, I'm bike still on the clock. LOL, tapped in, love you down to the ground. It says, fave YouTuber. Thank you so much. And I love you down to the ground. Back, baby. Shout out to everybody in the building, y'all. Get the likes up on the video, please, if you haven't already. Asia, thank you for the super chat. Says, TYPA skit, type of skit, fighting is fighting. Junior don't know the difference. Right. That's traumatizing as F for him to be around that. Plus the overstimulation. Rock is trash. She been trash. But you're right. Even if it was a skit, that baby don't know the difference. That's too much commotion for him to be around. That's why he was over there jumping when Ray J went over there to hug her. Rest in peace to Ronnie, man. With that being said, y'all, I'm about to get up off here. This is the moral to the story. When I first came on here talking about Junior, I came on here because I knew that this was going to be a disaster. I saw it happening from the beginning of this situation, from before she got pregnant with Junior. I saw this disaster coming from a mile away. And I've been preaching and preaching about how this baby need help. And I just want to say to anybody and everybody on this chat who has been on Chrisean ass and making sure y'all reposting and talking about this stuff, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the super stickers. How do you say your name? Splickelly? I hope I pronounced that correctly. If I didn't, I am so sorry. But thank you so much for the super sticker. Love my kids. Thank you for the super chat. Says Gorilla told her she couldn't drink. She ignored her and Glow kicked her to the curb. Right, because people with convictions ain't about to sit around and watch you do no shit like that. Thank you for the super chat. This is the point I'm making. I have been screaming at the top of my lungs because I seen this happening from the beginning of time. And it's not to say that I was first. It's just to say that we have to stop this shit before we get to this. Because as we can see, once it gets here, we're done. Once it gets here, it's a wrap. Because now this baby just going to be planted and propped around like a damn prop and nobody's going to do nothing. CPS don't give a damn. Seem like most people don't give a damn. And we just all supposed to sit here. Hey, 2T, thank you for being a member for 1 month. Says, I love you and I love you back. With that being said, y'all, I'm about to get up off here. I got to pack because I got to go fly to New Orleans tomorrow. But make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel. I will catch y'all on the next one. I will have some content for y'all, hopefully. But I will have some content for y'all this weekend. Love y'all. Make sure y'all take care of each other. And hashtag save Junior. Rest in peace, Ronnie. Love y'all. Peace.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Come on. That's right. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat. You know what I won't blaze up. Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 wow. B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up. Then it bust it open, lift it up. Yeah, come on, lift it up. Then it bust it open for your B-O-Y. Bend it, for your rockin' for your lift it up, baby. Mix it with your bust or not. Come on, Blaze, so you know. Drop me a nasty beat.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.